Okay, what's up, guys? So, Michael Reeves has uploaded a video titled, "If You Can't Drink Fast Enough, This Cup Tastes You." Well, I... You honestly can't even go to, like, Michael Reeves' place, like, without getting physically assaulted somehow. Like, I'm honestly, like, I don't know. This man is most likely never, ever going to invite me over to his house. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm like, yo, like, I'm chilled. Like, watch, one day we're just gonna meet, and he's all like, I know you're in the shoes, so I gave you these shoes where it's like you have to run and you have to be at a certain amount of speed. But if you don't get excited, it's honestly, yeah, it been just like the movie Speed, but it just been some Jordans or something. He's like, you have to run this distance everywhere. You can't stand, you can't do nothing. You gotta run everywhere you go. If not, you get tased. And I'm like, I would not buy those Jordans. I don't want them. But anyways, if you guys have it, make sure you guys go subscribe to Michael Reeves for more videos like this. And that being said, let's get into this video.
Billy Mays here. Are you tired of your alcoholism being boring and manageable and shit? Well, boy, have I got the product for you. Max Mofo and Anything for Views asked me if I wanted to be on their Alcoholics Anonymous podcast, where they drink lots of beer and talk about their feelings. I said, fuck yes, I want to be on your podcast. Then they asked if I wanted to build a robot that force feeds them alcohol for their podcast. I said, fuck yes, I want to build you a robot that I'm gonna help them fix an issue with their drinking contests, which they have a lot of. They just see who can chug a beer the fastest, and then someone wins, and it's over. You know, there's no stakes, no risk. I want to add a little something to the equation, a little spice. You know what I mean? A little spice. I'm gonna make a cup that tases them if they don't drink fast enough. So let's just get started. Small problem, little problem. I may have procrastinated a little bit until 3 days before we have to film the podcast. For reference, every robot on this channel has taken at least 2 weeks to build, so I'm gonna have a fun 3 days. Here's the absolute most important part of the project. It's a liquid level sensor that's gonna tell us exactly how much beer is left in the cup while Max and Chad are drinking. We're gonna slip it into this hole I made in the bottom of a shaker cup. The sensor's not the right size, so it sticks out the bottom a little bit, which is super fucking annoying. So let's 3D print a protector to house all the electronics. 3D print
I just
that.
get like something like to cover it.
Oh, that's right. I 3D printed it last night. Oops. Now let's put it all together in a really cool build montage. Or we could not do that, because build montages are boring as shit, and I'm about to spend the next 72 hours cobbling together crap Chinese electronics like some fucked sadistic form of Lego set, and I'm gonna be slamming my head against a keyboard trying to figure out how to run a website off of a goddamn cup I built. My blood is gonna become Red Bull, and my mind is gonna become one with the... Now that it's 2 days later and I'm just a little bit
You can
closer.
tell, like, when he does these things, like, he messes up and he just gets so frustrated. But he's still gonna carry on. He's still... Because me, I messed up. Like, I gave myself, like, the 3-strike rule. I'm like, after 3 strikes, I ain't messed up. I'm done. I'm like, I ain't doing this stuff no more. I'm like, nah. I contacted those guys and about, like, video ain't happening. I'm like, I've gotten too upset and I don't want to do it no more.
To death. We have a cup. Now, this looks like any old normal cup that you may find in your kitchen, but for the scientifically inclined of you, if you maybe pause the video, maybe zoom in really quick, you might notice that this is no ordinary. I spent so much time on this piece of shit. But Michael, we all want to know how it works, said the one weird nerd in my comment section. Well, don't worry, I'm gonna tell you. It's really long and complicated, but I'll do it kind of fast. You need a computer. You need a Wi-Fi router. You need this piece of shit cup I made. The Arduino on the cup is constantly checking how much fluid there is. It's sending that to the Raspberry Pi, which is hosting a website which charts out exactly how much fluid is in the cup at any time. The website is also how you start the drinking game. You type in how many seconds you think it'll take you to finish the beer, and then you start drinking. If you finish it before time runs out, cool, you win. And if you don't, you get the shit tased out of your hand. It's a win-win. Let's give you a real example, though. We got the website running on this computer, which is being hosted on this chip here. Now, you might be thinking, Michael, that sounds overcomplicated as shit. You'd be right, but I only had 3 days to make this, so I didn't have enough time.
I think it was that laptop. I used to have it, and then it just decided, hey, we're just gonna mess up on you. So yeah, it's an Acer. Yup.
On Amazon, so it's like 5 times more complicated than it needed to be. Anyway, we take our apple juice, crack that open. Beer tastes like shit. I am old enough to drink in this country I'm in, by the way. Don't do that if you're not the right age. I'm gonna pour it in, and you're gonna notice that the sensor will read that it's at 100 right away. That's because the sensor's upside down. Because, you know, you chug beers like this, upside down, so when the whole cup is upside down, then the sensor will be right side up. That's a lot of foam. This is not something I predicted. I don't drink beer very often. Not William Osman.
I don't either.
Alcoholic. Yeah. Now we're gonna screw on the lid. As I start to pour the apple juice, cool, it spilled everywhere. Now like someone's drinking the beer, we're gonna pour it into the cup, and hopefully you should see that graph level start to steadily decrease. If I did it right, I actually can't see it. I'm just gonna pray that my shit works. Now we should be reading 0. Cool, awesome. Wow, it actually worked. I stayed up for 36 hours programming this. It better fucking work. Now let me show you the game I cooked up for the guys on Cold Ones. You type in the absolute fastest time.
This can't be like an actual game, like an actual drinking game, like not actually tasing people, but kind of like something like freaking, what was that, like Operation game? Is that what they like Operation, like something like that? But that game where it's like, you know, but instead, like, you know, you're drinking, but then it's like if you don't do it within the time, then it's like it vibrates. It doesn't shock you. It just like, and it's like, you know, it's a little vibration. So then it just makes like a tasing noise. I'd be like, yeah, he just came up with an actual legitimate game. But you know, it'd be some college kids, they just be like, they'll do that, and then they'll just have like a friend that just for some random reason has a taser and stuff, and then they're all like, oh yeah, like, you know, drink it, otherwise we're gonna tase you and things like that's. He's created a game, but he's also created a lot of monsters in this world right now.
You think you can chug a beer? Let's put in 7 seconds. Then you just put the beer up to your mouth and hit start. So you start drinking, and man, let's pretend Max pussies out and really can't get there in time. You just get a little taser action on your hand. I am so fucking sorry, guys. Now let's assume that they know what they're doing and they finish the beer before the timer ticks down to the 0 mark. Well, if that happens, the timer stops and there's no electric shock. That's all you gotta do, stupids. Just finish the beer. How hard can that be? Cool, so it works most of the time. Sometimes like it goes off games, but it's not supposed the college version. And what's the worst that can happen? You know, charred skin, damaged nerve endings. I'm gonna pack this little present up for when we film the podcast tomorrow. Today, when we film the podcast today. I finished it the day of. Cool. It's like I'm in school all over again. All right, boys. Who's ready?
Me, I'm starting to sober up. I don't like how you have to tamper with it before we start. Why are you laughing?
Michael.
He is fucking evil. Ah! I hate it. I don't like that.
That's horrible. They're done.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
Let's film the podcast. So we're actually doing the podcast right now. It's been like 11 minutes since I fucking spilled beer all over that shitty laptop.
No!
Max, wanna drink a little? Don't fucking let go of the thing, or else Max can have a go at the cup. What you're gonna wanna do is you're going to take the cup and you're gonna put it up to your mouth. And you're gonna tilt it like you would skull a beer. You're gonna give me the thumbs up, and I'm gonna hit the start button. Spit up to your mouth right now. Hold on to it. Give a good hold on there.
Bro, I don't know about this. Somebody want to randomly shock me?
No, see it? No. We haven't hit the button yet.
I'm scared, bro. I'm scared.
Dang.
So
That's crazy.
So put it at a 45-degree angle.
I'm scared, bro. How many volts is this?
Don't fucking think about it. It doesn't matter.
What does this do?
It doesn't matter when it gets past 10,000. So put it to your lips. Put it up to 45 degrees, Chad. No? Like you skull a beer. And I'm gonna tell you when you start. 3, 2, 1, drink!
Oh my god.
You better
Please,
go fast,
bro.
Chad!
Just drink it.
Hey, Mac.
Oh, I hate it.
You actually didn't make the time.
Wow. I did, it's empty!
You didn't, no, you didn't make it before the timer hit 0.
I still got shot!
That's crazy.
Did you?
From here!
I don't want to do
Max,
I didn't like that
do
at
you
all.
think you can beat Chad's?
No, change the time frame.
Chad's 7 seconds. By the way, I set it to 7 seconds instead of 10.
Bro!
We're compromising. I said 5. I never fucking said 5. And he said 10.
He's definitely a fucking villain, dude.
Well, hold it here. The black don't electrocute. The white do electrocute.
Okay.
Oh, and
cool. Thank you so much.
Whatever you do,
Thanks, Michael.
whatever you do, don't touch this and this. Don't do that, Max.
I hate this so much. Stop.
This
That
game.
will pass electricity through your heart.
That's
Leave me in the
scary.
hospital bed. Just let me fucking
That
go.
is
So
scary.
just hold it up to your mouth. Put it on your lips.
Wait, don't
40
suck it yet. Don't suck it yet.
45 degrees.
45,
Put
all the way
You're
up.
gonna, more, way more. Like throw your head back. Swing that neck. Swing that neck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you it's 3, 2, 1, go.
Chug, 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 chug. Yo.
My hand hurt. My hand.
Max, what a champ!
Oh, watching that countdown was
Ow.
so satisfying.
Scary, huh?
It's still fucked.
That heart
Dang.
thing was real as fuck. Don't touch the two probes.
put me-
Oh, that's the end of the cup. That is the end of the cup, ladies and gentlemen. When you threw it, it blew out this the USB.
Thank
I knew that was gonna happen. That one of those guys was gonna throw it and then end up breaking it. Like you gotta put like something around it, like a reinforced like metal box or something.
What a couple of cunts, huh? Nah, I had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. I'll put their episode of the podcast down in the description when it comes out in a couple weeks. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna unwind from all of this with a nice, relaxing drink. Cheers.
That's that is crazy.
Before I go, I am finally selling Ding Dings. I got demonetized for a third time. Ding Ding is a friend. I wrote the code. My boy Ding Ding. The stupid little penis figurines that have appeared in every single one of my videos. It's just like a little rubber dick guy with eyes. That's it. That's the entire thing.
Wow.
It's fucking amazing. What's more amazing is that Ding Ding sales are funding the destruction of a man named Dave. Now, Dave is the contact at the merch company I work with to sell the Ding Dings. He called me 2 months ago and he said, Michael, if it were up to me, we wouldn't be doing this right now. But the company really could use some funding going into next quarter. Do you want to sell Ding Ding toys? And I laughed and I laughed and I laughed and I laughed in his face for 45 seconds straight because that's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life. He doesn't want to sell them. It's completely against his will. He's being forced to sell penis toys on the internet. It's the greatest thing. This fucking grown-ass Asian man is asking me if I want to sell penis toys and obliterate his entire reputation as a merch seller. I said, fuck yes, I want to do that. He sold that penis poster too. That was him. He didn't want to do that either. At this point, they're great, but it's not even about the Ding Dings anymore. It's about making Dave known for selling penises on the internet.
That's
I also like the
messed up,
dumbest
man.
action figure you can imagine. You put them on your desk, you flick it, you throw it against a window. They stick if you throw hard enough. He also comes in this really nice little artwork box that you should absolutely keep, and with a pair of Ding Ding size Michael Reeves glasses. This is fucking so if you want to support the channel, you know what? Supporting the channel, that's secondary. If you want to help me break Dave's brain and destroy his reputation, the link to buy Ding Dings are down in the description below.
Man.
It's only on sale for this week, so if you want one, it's gonna be gone pretty soon. And yeah, thanks for watching.
That's messed up. Shout out to Dave, whoever you are. Like, you just risked your whole career for that's crazy. Is he still even sell? I'm not buying it, but I'm just saying, is he? Oh, the website don't even work. Wow. All right. Well, you want to get you a Ding Ding, then yeah. You just you can't do it. Website's broken. But anyways, yeah, that was a pretty good video. That was a pretty scary and crazy game, but no, it was a pretty good video. Shout out to Michael Reeves. Definitely go subscribe to him. Support his channel. Support everything that man is doing. He is a very hard working YouTuber, probably one of the hardest working YouTubers that I've seen. Yeah, subscribe to him, help him grow. Like, subscribe to me too. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.